For nearly 30 years, Mr. Depp built a reputation as one of the most talented actors in Hollywood.
She initiated fights, she started violence.
Mr. Depp's team is going to turn this case into a soap opera.
I slid down the stairs and I hurt my back.
It's not fair what she did.
It started as a $50 million defamation case brought by Depp over a 2018 op-ed penned by ex-wife Amber Heard, claiming she was a victim of domestic violence, though he was never named.
I think it's very easy to write a piece and put the finger on someone without saying their name.
But it quickly turned into a televised circus.
It's alpaca.
And after weeks of testimony outlining the abuse they both claim to have endured at the hands of the other,
slapped me across the face.
Never did I strike Miss Heard in any way.
And he kind of just held me on the floor, screaming
at me. In her
at me.
rage and her anger, she would strike out.
This is a man who tried to kill me.
The tip of my finger severed.
I don't know what happened next. I don't understand this.
After weighing up more than 100 hours of evidence, today 7 jurors handed down their unanimous verdict.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Yes, 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 yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Yes. Yes.
A resounding win for Johnny Depp. He was awarded $15 million in damages, including loss of income.
Today's verdict confirms what we have said from the beginning, that the claims against Johnny Depp are defamatory and unsupported by any evidence.
Depp declaring,
false, very serious and criminal allegations were levied at me. The jury gave me my life back. I am truly humbled.
While Amber Heard was awarded a $2 million victory in her countersuit after the jury found Depp's attorney defamed her after calling her abuse allegations a hoax.
I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It is a setback.
As divisive as the trial has been, so is reaction to the verdict. And while the court case is now closed, has either side really won? Lisa Bloom is a US attorney who has represented a number of Jeffrey Epstein's accusers, and she joins us now. So, Lisa, did the jury make the right decision?
I don't agree with the jury's decision. I found Amber Heard to be credible. I found her to be the real victim here. Certainly, she did some bad things too, but Johnny Depp is the one who was older, taller, stronger, wealthier, more powerful. And I think he's the one who really took advantage of her.
So how is this verdict being received by abuse survivors?
Well, I represent many, many abuse survivors, and I have for over 30 years. My clients were appalled at the outcome today. They were very disturbed, but this is nothing new. We had a brief time in the Me Too movement where the culture was really rallying behind women. I think now we're in the middle of a Me Too backlash, and that's only continuing, where high-profile men who get accused are really taking the offensive. I have to warn my clients every day, if they speak out about abuse and they name their abusers, they could face a defamation case just like this one.
What seems odd is that Johnny Depp previously lost a case against a British newspaper that made similar abuse allegations against him. So how is it that he's found to be effectively an abuser on one side of the Atlantic but then cleared on the other?
That's a really good question. One was a judge in the UK, and this was a jury in Virginia. And those are inconsistent verdicts. Also, how can Amber Heard recover for defamation against Johnny Depp? And she did. She was awarded $2 million for false statements that Johnny Depp's attorneys made about her. And at the same time, she's also found to have committed defamation against him, even though she didn't name him in an article. She simply said she was a representative of domestic violence. I think that's inconsistent as well.
Lisa, how can there be so many inconsistencies in one case? How does that make sense?
Well, it doesn't make a lot of sense. And this is the same jury that came back with a verdict today and forgot to fill in the part of the form that had to do with the money damages. The judge then said, wait a second, you have to go back in the jury room and either give $1 or millions of dollars, whatever you see fit. They went back, Shortly thereafter, they came back and said, okay, 10 million for Johnny Depp on compensatory damages, 5 million for Johnny Depp on punitive damages, and 2 million for Amber Heard on damages as well. It's as though they were just picking numbers out of a hat.
This case has played out online, processions live streamed online. There was quite cruel commentary. Was this ultimately a trial by social media?
The social media aspect of this was very disturbing. I mean, there were legions of Johnny Depp superfans trolling anyone who had an opinion, going after her, threatening her life. They showed up outside the courthouse on a daily basis. How does the jury filter all that out? They're not supposed to be on social media, but really, they have gone 6 weeks without going on social media. All of them? That seems unlikely.
Lisa, it seems that there were defects found in Amber Heard's evidence, but whatever they were and however one-sided her account of the relationship was, there doesn't seem to be any dispute that she suffered some level of abuse, which is really all her article said. So how does the court conclude that she defamed Johnny Depp?
Well, exactly. And that's why from the beginning, I thought that she should win the case, because all she said was that she was a representative of domestic violence, which would mean if there was even one incident of domestic violence against her, that would be a true statement. Even if she herself also committed acts of abuse, whether it was in self-defense, as she says, or not. You can be both an abuser and a victim. But this jury found otherwise. They really seem to have believed Johnny Depp. They really hit Amber Heard hard. They clearly did not believe her for the most part. And we're just going to have to see if this all gets upheld on appeal.
The whole thing was obviously deeply harrowing for her. If she was your client, would you recommend she appeal?
I would absolutely recommend she appeal if she were my client. I think she stands a very good chance of getting at least some of this reversed on appeal.
Lisa, we always appreciate your perspective on these cases. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.
And if you need support, National 24-hour counselling is available. Call 1-800-RESPECT on 1-800-737-732.